Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening. I want to thank all of the new subscribers and people that have commented and shared their experiences and perspectives. This has been so great to have so many different insights coming onto the channel. That's exactly what I've wanted, and it lets me know that I'm not crazy and not alone, and I hope that those of you that have found community here can read other comments and feel inspired as well. Now, I want to address two comments. It's really interesting how self-hate and projection can sometimes sneak into spaces where they don't belong. And recently, I posted a video addressing my experiences with white women and their subtle jealousy that is not necessarily related to being mixed race, but I did title the video about being subtly jealous or humbling mixed race beauty because of the beauty standards that white women are placed on. They're on the highest pedestal when it comes to that. We all know this, but it's shifting, and there are women that are now starting to become more racially ambiguous, whether it's through mixing or through surgery, to be honest. But people are starting to have more of that ethnic look, but like white with a twist. And also with white women, they can be jealous of any race of woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be mixed race or black. They're jealous of other white women as well, Asian women. So this is not a generalization of all either. And of course, I would never do that, period, but especially to my own mix. Being that I'm half white and I'm also part black and I'm also part Latina, I'll never diss those women, period. But sometimes you have to come in and say a couple things, and screaming this from the back, not all, just some. And what I find with these comments that I'm going to feature here are these women are black women. That's one. And then two, they're coming on to a video that isn't even addressing black women. It's addressing white women, actually. And it's from a mixed race perspective with subtle jealousy. But when you have self-hate and projection, then it doesn't matter what anyone says. You're just going to let it show, and it comes out in the comments. So the first comment says, "Sweetie, you and these petty topics. Everyone is jealous of biracial women in your eyes. As a black woman, please don't flatter yourself. At first, it was black women, now white women. You overanalyze interactions. Please talk about more mature topics instead of these high school ones. Talking about curly and straight hair and eye color is so petty." Okay, don't watch. That's my first bit of advice. But the second one is, why do you care? First of all, I never said that white or black women were jealous. A lot of these women will go on to a video, see the title, and instantly think that they know exactly what a biracial or mixed woman is going to say because they already have that projection and assumption that we think we're all that. That is the stereotype. I made a short today. Mixed Race Myth Buster Mondays is what I'm going to start calling the series. And I'm going to make little shorts where whatever stereotypes there are about mixed people, I'm going to address it and say it. And that's one of them, that we think we're all that and we think everyone's jealous of us because we have good hair, good skin, whatever. That's so not true. And that's not even what I was saying. And it's interesting that people obviously don't listen to your videos because, or if they are, they either have poor judgment or they have so much of a self-projection wall up that they can't even comprehend what someone's trying to say to them. But anyway, the next comment says, "I am black, beautiful, and extremely proud with gorgeous thick hair. I wouldn't want it any other way. Why do mixed race women assume that because they're light skinned and have curly hair that they're more superior? You also have ugly mixed race," also shaking my head. Right? That's true. There's ugly people in all races. But again, this video is talking about how white women try to humble mixed race beauty, and then I hashtag jealousy and racism. Had nothing to do with black women, and it's also not calling white women jealous or even racist. Those are just the hashtags because some of that is mixed into it. It's usually jealousy, but there is some racism that can come from it as well because it has to do with historical events of being pedestalized and better and superior than people of color. That's a real thing. And again, I grew up around white people. My mom is a white woman. My grandmother is a white woman. My aunt is a white woman. I have a lot of white cousins. I know how they operate. They also operate in a way where all women do this. They all can be jealous. It has nothing to do with race or being mixed race per se, but it has everything to do with the pedestalization that they're placed on. Now, I just find it interesting that a lot of Black women will tell mixed race women, in particular that are mixed with Black and white, how come you guys are always coming at Black women? You guys are obsessed with us. Why don't you address your white side or the white women? Then a biracial finally does address a white woman. And I still have Black women coming on here spreading this hate, saying we're not jealous. If I said you're jealous, then I understand, but I never did. They did the same thing with that one video I posted where it was titled addressing this racist Black woman. And then I hashtag tragic and then I hashtag jealousy because they called us tragic mulattoes. So the hashtags, anyone who's on YouTube or in marketing knows that you need a catchy title. You need something that makes people want to click on your video. If I just title it something that doesn't really catch people's attention, they may not click on it. And if you want people to hear what you're saying, then you want to say something that will get people's attention so they can hear you. But they automatically assume, again, from projection, that this is how mixed people feel about them. And this is what we're automatically saying. This is our narrative that, oh, all Black women are jealous. And now she's saying white women. And then that's the other thing, too. You know you're not trying to team up with white women, but they have to make that comment. Now it's white women just to come against mixed race women. It's self-hate. It's hating on us when we did nothing to you at all. That's why I wanted to address these two comments, more so because I want to highlight that projection is real and that a lot of these women really are in this perpetual state of hating themselves. They try to overcompensate by saying, I'm Black and beautiful and I love my thick hair. Then why do you have to comment that on a white woman focused video from a mixed race woman? Again, has nothing to do with you. That's my question to anyone who feels that way. And unless I flat out come out here and say all Black women are jealous, then there's no reason for anyone to think that I'm talking about you, because 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Black women don't represent all Black women. Just like I don't represent all mixed women. It's literally just someone who is a member of that race. So you shouldn't feel threatened or feel jealous or feel like you have to defend Black women on this channel when I've repeatedly stated that I cannot stand when any race of person bashes Black women. And I have come to the rescue a lot and caped for a lot of Black women, even though they don't really cape for me that much. But because I see a part of my image in them, just like I do white women, just like I do Latino women, because that's part of my heritage. So I don't want to bash any of those women. And I never would, but there are jealousy tendencies in all races of people. I have had Latino women jealous of me. I've had Black women and I've had white women jealous of me and Asian women jealous of me. And it wasn't because of my race. It was because of whatever status or beauty or whatever it was that they thought that I had that they wanted. That is what jealousy is. So it has nothing to do with that. So anyway, that is all for this video. I just want everyone to know that there are always going to be some haters lurking. You can't please everyone. You can say the most profound thing on this planet. God himself can tell you that you are anointed and profound, and people will still have something to say. That is all. Thank you all for listening. Until next time.